The Cat's Pajamas Tarot. Lucy? All right, so anyway, a life reading. Whoa. And what? Okay, so I pull an anchor, and the anchor is what is like underlying and overarching. It's the energy of the whole thing, and then each card in the anchor corresponds to another part of this spread. And I don't know if I've done one of these. It doesn't matter. Who's to say? Somebody's seen them all. Anyway, underneath it all, the Wheel of Fortune. That's in a poem I wrote yesterday or day before. Wow. And the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, it just spins. And where she stops, nobody knows. You know? But this is like just a flavor. Woohoo, love. I got the Hierophant. I always think of the Hierophant. Well, Jax, you're coming to do tarot? She said, just passing through. Just passing through. It's like you think that something outside of you has the key, but you have the key. You have the key. The keys. The keys. I believe it too. We possess. We have right in front of us everything we need. Woo! Confirmation much. The magician who has in front of him everything the fool needs to go on his journey. Wow. That's wild because you go and you do, I'm looking for answers. She must be looking for answers. Yeah, however it said it, around a mouthful of food. And oh, brother, where art thou? And that's what I have been doing. And turns out, in my estimation, in my reckoning, in my very long study of this, it's what you believe. What you believe is the truth. What do you want to believe? Me, I prefer to be delusional. And here I am. Because no one else can see what I see. No one else can see what you see. No one else can see what anyone sees. And I really do think it's time for all of us to share our perspective. I do. It's been a long road for me, man. Whew. Now this is the center of what will be laid over here. It's like the filter. The filter of sorts. Whoa. Chain. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. And I know this. You're as tied up as you want to be right now. My problem is I'm tangling with smoking instead of just putting them down. And sugar? And those are the things that vex me right now. What's vexing you? What's the thing that you really, I mean, it's up to you whether you do this thing or not. Wow. 2 of them. Don't take 2, baby. Now I got that song in my head. It takes 2. This whole thing, I think, has been laid out in songs. But that's another thought for another time. I don't know. My thoughts just run around together. Look at that. What the fuck? The Emperor and the Empress just popped out after I heard that song. It takes 2, baby. Who's under the Emperor? The Chariot. Wow. That's fast, super fast. Like this energy is just so fast. Everything is just fast. Boom. From incubation to stabilization to running with it. And on a smooth trajectory, your path will be smooth because you got some speed. You got some momentum. That was your little side message there. Now this one is the immediate future. Oh, the moon. Let's see if she stays. Yep. Justice. Sweet. Man. So everything correlates everywhere, right? And so this one, justice and the moon is the thing I get out of this. I mean, these cards can mean a plethora of things. Depends on what you pick at the moment, or what you feel at the moment, or for whatever reason that you say what you're going to say, which I believe has a lot to do with archetypes and things. So, this will apply to you, however it does or doesn't. This is coming out of the sludge. Coming out of the sludge, and it has to be for you. It has to be, or why would you be watching it? Coming out of who you were into who you be. And I do mean be. I mean be. You're not who you are until you be who you are. I am bees. It makes sense. And this, so the immediate future, me coming out, is justice, right? And justice will be served. And this card probably tells what that justice is. And there it is. Oh, the lovers. Wow. So that thing, the male and female coming together. That's what that is, the male and female coming together. And there's a lot of earthly things too, the marriage thing, the lovers and all that business, But I think this is the masculine and feminine coming together. And if I will listen to see the whole thing as a sum of its parts. And the bottom of the deck, the Empress, and that is like an atmospheric sort of energy, and that's the three, which is synthesis, which is the magician gives you the idea, and the high priestess number 2 connects it to the quantum field, right? And that's just your own connection, your vibration. And then 3 is before it becomes material. It's while you're baking a thing. What was the 5 of Swords I saw there? Whoa. So, boy, that's beautiful. So we got the Ace of Swords. This section is personal. This is like what you bring to the table, the energy that you're working with right now. Your personal, this is the sun coming in on me, and everything else is how it's aspected, like astrology. So the Ace of Swords, 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 swords. Wow. 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 there's like everything in it. It's got I never noticed that before. The six, whatever they are. I don't even know what those are. That's interesting. I'm just going to call them the sparks of enthusiasm, because what do I always say about this stuff? Why do I care what somebody else says? You know what they mean to me? Because this is what matters, is I'm going to tell you what this means to me, and you decide what it means to you, if it means anything at all. Anyway, I love that old lady thing. Anyway, that's the enthusiasm. You have the enthusiasm, and I read this book by Paulo. What is his name? Oh, this is the book right here. A manuscript found in Accra, and it's one of those books. It's cool because it seems like it's true, you know. But in it, he says that enthusiasm is the sacred fire, and to just do what you're enthusiastic about. If I believe that's the second time I've seen that one, the Knight of Pentacles. Whoo, that's that slow, steady rush. Like, whoa. Mm-hmm. But so you can read them past, present, and future, but you can read them sometimes. The thing you see kind of determines what that means to you. So the Six of Pentacles, and then there's that six, share, right? And that is what I'm focused on doing, is sharing my piece of the puzzle, and whoever needs to see it will see it, and whoever can hear it will hear it. So here's what's happened in my world is that I went off the chain in I believe in May. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, that. And I just did that again. And that is, you're rolling away from that which no longer serves you, and you're taking what you need and you're leaving what you don't, and you're not going to turn back and look at it. There's just no point in it. None. That's wild. And this guy is grounded. But yet passion is what carries him away from what was. And man, if you want things to be different, you got to do them differently. There's the Eight of Wands popping in the middle, but it had another card with it. Now this last one in this section, which can be read as a future. And this section here corresponds to this particularly. And it's like, this is like your subconscious, and this is what to do with your conscious minds. That's what I believe. So you got something that you got to get out of. You got everything you need to do it with, right? You have stepped out. It is, you are going to get back what you've put in. And what have you put in, right? I don't remember flipping that card. Was it under this one? Oh, wow. I'm going to have to stitch these videos together because I have no idea. Wow. See, that's what happens. I get so distracted. Okay, so I figured out that it was, in fact, I did flip it. I was just doing something else. It didn't set. It didn't have time to set. It was not attached to anything. And so it was forgotten. I keep hearing about this on the interwebs. But you know what? I'm done with labels. It doesn't matter. Once you know that you're that way, and that paying attention for you has to be a practice. For me, it has to be a practice. I have to be mindful. I must pay attention. All right, this next section is, oh, I believe I got that last time. And I don't know why I said woo, because this is the deal with this card. I love this card. But every time I see it, I have this carryover conditioning about money. It's like, I don't know, that you have to break your back. You have to have some pain, you have to miss something to go get money. There's sacrifice, and you're going off and you're making somebody else wealthy, right? But in my head, that's the only way that I've ever made money, was to trade my time for it, right? And to trade my time for a specific wage and agree to work the schedule that I'm scheduled, right? But now I want to do that with me. I want to be like, Janet Jackson. I want to be the one in control. Yeah. And so this is the energy that overarches the home and security part of it, right? But it's all in your head. It's all in my head. It's, where are you looking, right? Because this one here, I mean, they're gonna, poverty is theirs, because that's what they believe. They can't see the light. They can't see that they can change something. And this guy is, he's got that blue on, and it's just like, hi, Lucy, like gratitude. And he's grateful, and he's looking up, and he knows that right this moment he has what he needs, no matter what it looks like to the rest of the people in the world. Interesting smell there, kid? My little tarot kitty. So, that's interesting. Ooh, there's a Three of Swords. Now, I have not gotten that card in a long time, but you know what the Three of Swords is? And I didn't get it before, and then Keith told me, and Keith is my former, future, and present husband, and he said, he talked about, is when your mind and your heart come together on a subject, right? It's like when you understand that something you've been doing your whole life, or for 10 years or 15 or a month, is not going to work anymore. And when your mind and your heart come into a union like that, it fucking hurts. It's like, and it's scary, because you have to change. When one of those things occurs, everything has to change, because your perspective changed. Your life is not built on that anymore. Oh, I love when those little, yeah, that's it. Because that's what it is. The Four of Wands is implicit in this, the energy of this, to me, because, oh boy, there's another one. Looky there. So, and this is the truth. Worry, worry, worry. Because still, even though I have, right now, my faith and my doubt are changing places, like before my very eyes. Because right now, financially is just scary, right? It's just scary. And I don't want, this to, it's the weirdest thing. I want to have my YouTube channels pay for the ability to be able to do this, because I think that I haven't been studying all this stuff for all these years for nothing. And I don't think that I was given this personality for nothing. I think that there's a reason that I'm in the package I'm in, you know? But because this is the first time, no, this is the second time of stepping off the deep end, not knowing what's next. The last time was in 2014, 10 years ago, and we leapt off and we had no idea where we were going. And we were just, following the frequency. And it's like a fairy tale. We go and we find jobs and we buy a little trailer. We got to that town with $6 and ended up buying a camper. I got a job 20 minutes after we got there. It was just, when you look back on it, it's surreal, right? And so, but we lost each other. We ended up getting divorced and stayed friendly the whole time, but whatever. And then finally, it's just like, oh, both of us had come to the place where we had just accepted that we weren't going to have the other one anymore. Fast forward to 2018, I catapult home, right? And we decide that we like our friendship because we got married when we were 20. We are BFFs. And we were, through the whole divorce, BFFs. Anyway, so that's what's underneath this. When I step out this time, when our paths diverge again, because diverge they must, because he can't do this with me. This is what I do. And I can't do what he does, even if I wanted to, which I do not at all. He's into runes and making jewelry and wood burning, and he delivers auto parts for 40 hours a week right now. Anyway, so that's where we are, just in the mix of it. Last time, in 2014, he quit his job and he was making bank. And I quit my job, and then he quit his job, and we took off. And this time, the things that you can see in here that are dark, the financial problems and the worry, this is the cloud I'm carrying. This is where my conscience is right now. And if you can see where it is within yours, right? But this time, I can't be scared. I can't be. I know, boy, there's that Three of Swords again. I know that everything always works out for me. It just does. Will you looky there? The Ten of Pentacles. And it sounds absolutely delusional, but it's not. I have faith. I have seen it again and again and again and again and again in my life, that no matter what fucked up shit happens, sooner or later, you end up exactly where you need to be. And it's just part of the path. Somehow, just part of the path. And this is the truth of right now. This is my truth right now. Happy little home. I got the cats. But, and I know these dogs probably mean, but whatever. This is what it means to me. It doesn't matter what it meant to most people. Everything that any of us say is just pointing to the truth. It's not the truth. It just points at it. Anyway, and this is another, it's a 1, like the Ace of Swords, like the Magician. Anybody else? Yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 1, and it's just it's the whole of it. It's all of it. Because when the manifestation comes, it comes all at once. And are you looking at the chaos of it? Or are you picking out what is good about it, what's going to work about it, how you can tweak this thing to make that thing work better, you know? Little things like being mindful of how much electricity you use, you know? And why do you have the air on when it's perfectly nice outside and you're not a hot-natured person, so why can't you open the windows and just enjoy the air? Lucy says, I agree. She loves the windows open. Hi, kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. I better see where my video is. I'll be right back with you. 26 minutes left. You know what I know? Everything works out just like it should. And see? And boy, all this. Whew. Wow. We went wild today, man. And so this, of course, would be like the future thing. And this is like the whole thing for home and security over here. The King of Pentacles. See, it appears to me that everything comes out just fine. Because once you master your resources, and that's what this is mastery of resources. It's not winning the lottery or a ton of money coming in or, you know, it's using your resources, because when you use your resources, you just have more time. If you're not out trying to get resources all the time, if you just simply use them, no shit, it just comes in. And you don't even know how it's going to come in. You just have to know that it's going to come in. That, whew, I felt that one. That's what they say. Did you feel it, Jax? Freya's in there laying in front of the door. She's the only one that's ever been a wild animal to Mama. And she remembers being outside, and she thinks she wants to go, but there's cats around here, and they are not nice. Well, looky there who showed up again. In the public sector career is the Hierophant again. And that's exactly, oh no, he showed up in love here, which corresponds to work. And so then you got that same kind of triangle, same energy. You have the keys. You have the keys to your career. You have the keys. I have the keys to my career. We all have the keys. Nope. The Knight of Wands. Taking off with the idea. 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 What? That's what it feels like. And it's just a vibrant, vital energy. That orange of the horse and his plume and all his little decorations. 2 cards again. And he's got this idea, and there is no emotion in this card. There is just a buoyant enthusiasm. He's in a desert. Hey, look, he's got the little 3 pyramids, like my coffee cup that says, live in the moment. This is fun. I really like this. You used to freak me out. Woo! And you know, 2 people I love told me that I should do this. Carlos and Keith. I think in that order because I believe Mr. Carlos told me first. These were the Moonology cards came from. You know what? It doesn't even matter who told you first. That's a crazy bunch of shit there. Whoa, everybody come to the party. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Lucy. My little love. love. He said, what am I hurting you? Well, your ass is where I'm going to lay the cards. I think, brought this little kitten home from the wild and it had fleas on it. And then we went and got him these collars. I don't think they're working. And flea pills are not part of the program right now. And I think that bathing these cats would be more traumatic. They're the weirdest little things. Because, you know, I say it all the time, and I'm probably going to keep saying it all the time. Their entire the lineage of their sire had to be 100% feral. Because they're maniacs, and their mom's not. Whoa! Let's just see what it was. The Ace of Cups. There's that Nine of Wands again. And this public area, this career, this is like your midheaven. Oh, look at there. Oh, nope, there's two. The Empress and Two Swords. There's that Knight of Pentacles again. I bet she's going to come out. And looky, there's justice. There's justice. There's justice. My hopes and dreams is that there will be justice. Huh. So there you go. And I'm ready to find out what I put into the pot. I'm ready. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Boy. Wow, there's that Seven of Pentacles again. The Harvest. And Strength. Look at that in the career area. To get through 3 majors in there. That's wild. And an 8. Which is manifestation. That's just sheer courage. That's like you have got grit. Look at that. That white is just faith. Just faith. And the mountains behind her are blue. That is, I'll bet you, I never thought of this before, that just the crystallization of the things you learned through your emotions. And that's what gives you strength, because you don't keep the dramatic, terrible, awful story of it. You just keep the lesson of it. Oh, I forgot. What did I do with them? I put my my crystals out, and then I put them on this table, but then I moved them because I was afraid the cats would. Sometimes when they take off, this is just a plastic table, and they just. There we go. Now, let's go see what happens. Now, this area is love and relationships. Goes with this Magician here. No, it goes with the Hierophant. I just keep on with that, don't I? See what happens here. Oh, whoa. The Seven of Cups. My pillow is, there's that again. I keep thinking and hearing about just a super chaotic change. And of course, you know, the sun's been going insane. In the world, I mean, it seems like what little bit I hear, right back down. That was the Three of Cups. So this is about relationships. Oh, and it came right back. See that? The Three of Cups. And again, that's the filter. That's the relationship thing. You know, I really, my video quit before I got the rest of the cards drawn. But I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to try to sum this up in just a moment. And in just a moment, the summary I see is that it's the same story, Morning Glory, as I've been hearing the whole time, that the truth is what I believe. The truth is what I believe. I have everything I need to go, but I have to leave some stuff behind. And there's going to be transformation, and it depends on which way you're looking. I mean, I can sit here and I can worry about money all I want to, but I took a hot shower. I put toast and I made my little cup of coffee with my little Invection coffee. I have these little cats. My life is beautiful, and I can sit and worry about money and worrying about going out and finding some place to work for whatever, when I don't need to. What I need to do is do what this guy tells me I can do, and that is to manage my resources. And anyway, my advice here is to roll with it completely. Just roll with whatever this idea is that has come to you. You are coming to a place of great transformation, but also great stability. Mind your resources. Whew. What was the other thing? Oh, whatever's chaining you up. Well, the same thing. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Right? And then share, share, share. And this is a cautionary tale of where you look. Or maybe with this, it's like I decide to look up. I decide to look up. And when I did, I saw that I am here. You are here. You are here. Think about it. Just think about it. The food, the clothes, you're watching a video. Life is good. Life is beautiful. And when you celebrate it, when you celebrate it, oh, I get so excited about this. But I'm running out of time. Gotta delete some stuff. So thanks for watching. Lucy and Jax. Jax. Have a night.